When you're young, you never really imagine something will happen to one of you. Nothing can really prepare you for the moment when you walk into a hospital room and see your friend laying there fighting for his life. First, you go into shock, and then you feel the deep sadness. And in this case, everyone quickly sprang into action and made it their mission to help.
We went to junior high together. He was kind of an all-star, kind of a celebrity of the school, if you will. When we did become friends, there was this immediate kind of musician bond between us, you know. Marco was this kind of like chubby Mexican hip-hop MC, and I'm like, you're awesome, dude. Let's do something.
It was our freshman year, and I had started DJing, and I had some sort of technical question, I don't remember what it was, and a friend of mine had said, listen, you should call this guy Marco, he DJs, and I went to his house within a few days of that, and I ended up sitting there for hours and hours and hours, and I left his house knowing that I had a very significant new friend.
Marco and I met in 10th grade through mutual friends. When it came time to do a senior project in high school, Marco had approached me and said, hey, I think we can help out this kid I read about who has leukemia. So we put an event together, and we took the money that we raised at the door and we gave it to the family of the kid with leukemia. We enjoyed doing it so much that we did it a number of other times over the years for a bunch of different causes.
I first heard the news about Marco, I think it was through a text that I got from Ryan and Asher, and I just remember reading it and not really kind of understanding. Like it was just a weird thing to read.
When I first walked into the hospital, it was very strange being in a room with Marco where he wasn't the person who was hugging everyone and making everyone feel better.
Like it looked like him, but I wasn't convinced that it was him, you know?
I'd gone back onto Facebook when I got home, and by that time there had been a fundraising event put together.
We did what we had to do, which was find the best, quickest, and most efficient method to rally people and get them to go to one place to read the story, to understand, and to help.
One thing led to another, and we kind of honed in on Indiegogo as being the best platform to launch something.
Yeah, the numbers just kept climbing. And by the end of the first day, we were at $10,000, and it was unbelievable.
We kept pushing and really persistent, and probably really annoying, but you have to be, and we want to be.
It really, I think, demonstrates how much, you know, this human being means to the community that we've kind of grown up in and live in, and how many lives that Marco has touched. He was still creating a means for people to come together and grow and help each other. Many people find themselves without health insurance for short periods of time. The hope is that nothing happens in that period of time, and unfortunately for Marco, that nightmare came true. He's expected to leave the hospital with at least six-figure debt. We hope that, you know, he can just focus on his recovery and not have him and his family financially ruined with this debt for the rest of their lives. The thing that characterizes him the most is he's just a really positive person. He's incredibly full of joy. He's always wanting to be around people, to be with people. He wants everyone to feel accepted and loved. And I think that's a really unique take on life. It's kind of crazy that we're coming together again to work on a project that, you know, is for someone who's in a really unfortunate spot. Just this time it happens to be for Marco. I hope that when you see this, you can understand his unfortunate circumstances, and I hope that you feel compelled to help.